Hi, I'm Revell Dixon. I am a black man with glasses, with short hair and wearing a red shirt. Welcome to Journey into Arts, where I'll be interviewing people who are well known in the arts sector, hearing about their journeys in their careers, and to hear about the process when it comes to creating new work. Today, I am in Brighton, where I'll be meeting Tanya Raabe-Webber. She is a professional artist with over 30 years of experience working as an artist and collaborator.
I have very short hair, crew cut. I'm a white woman and I've got brown glasses with blue signs on them. I'm wearing a yellow top and a pink jumper.
What has been your journey into art?
I've been painting and drawing since I was born, really. Before I was born, I feel I was probably making some sort of marks. Drawing and painting was something that I felt that I could always do on my own. So it's something that completely and utterly belongs to me. It's something that I've always done and wanted to do for the rest of my life. So here I am.
What is your process when it comes to creating new work? What are the biggest challenges?
The process that makes me make a piece of artwork is usually something that happens to me. It's something that it's an experience that I might have, and it might be something where I've either encountered some sort of disability barrier or a barrier that somebody else has faced that I can relate to, and then that instigates something, an artwork that I might create based on that experience.
Show me an object that represents you or relates to your artwork. Can you tell us about it and why is it important to you?
I'll tell you what, I've got my crutch here. This crutch has got lots of blobs of paint on it, and it's a bit like a self-portrait. All of those blobs of paint on my crutch have all come from all the many hundreds of paintings that I've made. And this crutch is incredibly important to me because it's been on the journey, it's been on the artistic journey of my life since probably my teenagers, these crutches. And it's something that is always in my portraits, my crutches. My crutches are like part of my body. You know, they're kind of a structure that keeps me up, keeps me going. It reminds me of all the portraits I've done, like when I've done portrait sittings in the National Portrait Gallery with Dame Evelyn Glennie, and I've done portraits of Colin Hambrook. We've got so many in like Tate Modern and Tate Liverpool. So every time I look at these blobs of paint, it reminds me of that. Because I start the paintings in a live portrait sitting, and then I take them back to the studio and I finish them off. So this is when the crutch gets lots of paint on it. And I look at that, I kind of think, yeah, that little bit of blue there, that little bit of green may have come from one of the paintings.
What is your favourite place to visit?
My favourite place to visit is Cornwall. I had my honeymoon in Cornwall, and I got married in Poole in Dorset. And this was a place where the Disability Arts Collection and Archive was born, actually. And I love going to visit all the beautiful landscapes in Cornwall. Coming to Brighton, it's like, oh, I get to see the sea, because I live in the Midlands and there's no sea in the Midlands. I'm drawn to the sea, even though I don't think I would like to live by the sea, because I do love trees and the sounds and the wishiness of the countryside. You know, it's something kind of that draws me. Even though I don't think I've ever gone by the sea to do any paintings. We were going to do a seaside project a few years ago, and then the pandemic turned up, and the whole project got cancelled. So maybe it's a project that we made reinvent at some point.
If you weren't an artist, what would you be?
I can't even imagine. I have no idea what I would have been. Maybe a baker. I do like baking. And maybe that's what I might have been. I don't know. I like baking when I was at school, cake baking. But then the school food was pretty terrible. So, yeah, cooking cakes was a way of surviving.
What's the one thing you would change about the visual arts sector?
I would change the way that galleries and mainstream arts organisations ignore and don't understand disability art, because it's very difficult to break through the barriers because there's no context for the disability art and artists that make work from a lived experience. So if that was ingrained in the visual arts sector to begin with, then we wouldn't have so many barriers and there wouldn't be so many barriers to get past.